I was booked in to have a blood test, but before that happened, I actually collapsed at home. I'm Nigel, and I was 47 years old when I was diagnosed with chronic myeloid leukemia. I think, in the time building up to my diagnosis, the fatigue got worse and worse, and I did just attribute it to it being the summer, being very hot, which makes you feel more tired, having a young baby in the house, and sleepless nights, and being busy at work. So I kind of had a reason or an excuse for all the fatigue symptoms, but after a while I began to realize that it was more than that. And the other symptoms that I had were night sweats, loss of appetite, and I lost a lot of weight without trying. Most people sort of love to lose weight, but you have to try and work at it. And it was actually a good friend of mine who knows me really well and has known me for quite a few years. He said, "Look, you've lost a lot of weight, and your appetites." He noticed my appetite was much less, and that I'd got a persistent cough. So we went out for dinner, and normally I eat like a horse, and I hardly touched my food. And then we went for a drink afterwards, and I kept coughing. And he said, "Look, he said, I think something might be wrong." And he said, "I think you should go to the doctor." And I said, "Yeah, I've been kind of thinking about going to the doctor and meaning to get round to it." And he said, "Well, I think you need to get round to it and get on and book an appointment." I went to see the GP, and she did an initial examination, sort of felt my stomach, and said, "Yes, I think there is something more to this than average sort of tiredness, and that I should go and get a blood test." And I think I was booked in to have a blood test within the next few days, something like that. But then I think it was the following day after I'd seen the GP, and I was going upstairs and just didn't really make it to the top of the stairs, and so I collapsed and called for an ambulance, and then was admitted to hospital. The following day, the consultant came round and said, "We think we know what's wrong with you, but we're not absolutely sure. We need to do some more tests." And then I think it was about 24 hours later, they said that we're pretty sure that you've got chronic myeloid leukemia.